Franchisors want you to be successful. They do. But most of the law is common sense. The 125 degrees is a very clear one. You keep the value and the perception of your hotel better, and the person who's looking for the discount goes, wow! What do you think the most important thing on every survey to every guest is? Is there a difference between leadership and management? Yes. And what might be one or two of those differences?
Leader is the one who has a vision, and then manager is providing the resources to achieve.
Very good. Leaders are long-term. The vision. Managers provide the day-to-day stuff. So what are we if we have a 62-room Comfort Inn or a 50-room Econo Lodge or a 112-room Best Western? Are we a manager or a leader? We need to be both, because in fact our staff looks to us to inspire them. Otherwise, we're going to continue to have tremendous turnover. We talked about 5 different key ingredients. I think what Greg talked about, the very first lead-off one, and what you've heard me talk about, what do you think of those 5 is the most important? The first one, it's trust. It's empowerment. It's training your staff to give them the right to make a mistake. You know what? How many of us make a mistake every single day? We all do. We all do. So we don't want to. We don't want them to make bad mistakes. We all make some mistakes. We hopefully just want to make new mistakes. So we learn and we grow from them. We have to give our staff that same opportunity to do that. Trust, so important. And we talked about the right tools for strategic planning. One of them was our marketing. One of them was our budgets. What was the one we talked about in the first day in our critical thinking exercise? Very simple. A SWOT analysis. For those of us who are joining us today, somebody from the recertification group, tell them what a SWOT analysis is, because they didn't have this in their program. Help her out. Weakness. Opportunities and threats. And who can do a SWOT analysis? Anybody, everybody. How much does it cost? Literally doesn't have to cost us anything. It means we sit down once a year with some people who care about our business, and we look at our strengths, what's good, our weaknesses, what do we have to deal with, our opportunities, how can we get better, our threats. Is there something coming at us from the marketplace, from the government, from the competition, from our brands? Is there something coming at us that we need to deal with? That's all it is. What was the lesson, the message from Bill Marriott Jr., the case study? What was the lesson?
Taking care of employees. Pardon?
Taking care of our employees, and they will take care of our guests. Remember that video we watched about the Austrian manager managing an American company in an Arab country? I mean, talk about a real mixture of cultures, yet that whole story, he talked about delegating. He talked about not holding people accountable. He talked about not wasting time. He talked about training other people to do things so that you didn't have to do them. There's nothing revolutionary about that. And if you don't do that, if we don't do that, if I don't do that, I'm going to be, in 3 years from now, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing as I am today. And you have to decide if you want to be doing 3 years from now exactly what you're doing today. That's your decision. That may be the right decision. We talked about the family. We talked about the family business in the SWOT analysis. What lesson did we learn about that? For us, that was where we had 3 kids. You had 2 parents who were approaching retirement age, and they were trying to figure out where to go.
Using smart kids in business.
Pardon? Have only smart kids in business? Is that what you said? Is that what he said? That's what it sounded like. Only smart kids? Okay. All right.
No, use both kids. We were smart, they put in management. We were dumb kids, put in house.
The lesson was talking about succession planning.